Have you ever had an emergency responder come to your home in the middle of the night saying you have 10 minutes to evacuate? That happened to me about 3 months after my husband passed away. It was in July and there was a wildfire coming towards our subdivision. I thought, oh my gosh, I am not ready. So the first thing I did, I grabbed an empty laundry basket, threw in some papers, dog food, water, some snacks for myself and my son that was living at home, who was a senior. Gathered all this information and got ready to go. Luckily, we didn't have to evacuate. They were able to contain that fire before it got any closer into our subdivision. But since that time, it made me start to think, I need to be better prepared, not just for a wildfire, but any kind of natural disaster. Hi, I'm Melinda. And I thought I would go through some of the things that I've been through in my personal experience and what's kind of happening right now. I live in the state of Utah, and as you may have seen on the news, various parts of Utah are on fire right now. Thankfully, I'm far enough away and we won't be evacuated, but unfortunately, a lot of people have lost their homes. But I wanted to make sure that I had everything ready in the event I did need to evacuate, whether it's for a fire, any kind of a natural disaster like an earthquake, tornadoes. What if the grid goes down? What if I don't have heat or electricity? Not only does this affect me, but it also affects my 2 adorable fur babies that I'm responsible for. So what I'm going to do in this video is show you what I have in our go bags. I have 2 go bags. I have one for me, and I have one for my 2 fur babies, Penny and Maisie. They're Chinese crested powder puffs, and they're adorable. So I have water in there for them, food, their favorite blankets, a few toys, and a soother for Penny. She loves to go around soothing when she gets stressed with one of her stuffed animals. So I'll be showing you that shortly, what all I have in my 2 go bags. Also, it's really important that you have necessary paperwork. I put together the necessary paperwork that you're going to need to have in your go bag. And I will have that listed below in a PDF format so you can print that, check things off. Now, I don't expect you to have all of these things if you're just now creating a go bag. Start small. I would suggest you start with a backpack. Maybe put in a couple bottles of water, some snacks, medication. Probably 7 days is sufficient, but I like to have 10 just in case. So make sure you have your medication that you may need, some over-the-counter medication, Tylenol, etc., just in case. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video of my emergency go bag for myself and my pet evacuation bag. These are my go bags. So I'm going to start with my pet evacuation bag first. Just opening the bag, going through the contents. What I have first is a light to put on their harness. And then I have a bag to help keep them warm if that's needed. Moving on down, I have a first aid pouch, and it has just the necessary items for first aid. Bandages, Copan, antiseptic, that type of thing. Here's what's on the inside. It's actually a lot of room. This is the girls' blanket that they share together. It's soft and fluffy. They love it. So that's in there. I have 2 of those. And then, of course, their favorite lamb chops, a little chew toy, an extra leash, And that is just some allergen, if they have allergies or something, if there's a lot of smoke in the air, I can give them that. And then that is just a wound closure kit. In case we're out and they get cut, it's a wound closure. And this is just extra Copan in case they have some kind of a lesion and I need to stop the bleeding until we can get help. This is just extra stuff that I have for the girls in case of a medical evacuation or something that they need. I want to make sure I have plenty of that type of thing handy for them. This also is part of my go bag if I had to leave for an extended period of time. This is freeze-dried dog food. I have 2 pouches of those inside. It's the second one. And this is water. I have plenty of water for over 72 hours in case we need that too. And then looking on, I should have 2 bowls inside, a food bowl and a dish bowl. And there's some poo bags, because we always need those for sure. And it looks like that is all I have in this bag. And as you saw, everything fits inside the bag comfortably with extra room. Moving on to my go bag. If I had to leave in 10 minutes, this is what I would be taking. This is a really nice backpack and I can carry it on my back easily. I would just throw in an extra bottle or 2 of water. And then this is just hand sanitizer that I like to have at the ready. That's why I clipped it to the outside. And inside, there's plenty of room, which I'm really glad because I can put extra snacks for the girls in there. So I don't really have anything on that because I really didn't need anything right now. But like I said, I can put extra snacks for the girls. Inside, that's my blanket. And then the dog's harnesses. And then that's pet gloves so I can wipe their face or paws. Their leashes. And then just a few bags with some items that I needed. These are some of the snacks that I would need if I'm on the road for a long period of time. I might need a snack, so I have those. And this is another, it just has a few little things in it. Let's open that up. My daughter's helping me, so it looks like there's hand wipes, that type of thing. And then in this is a medication holder, so I have my medication enough for 10 days. And then that's just a little extra for if I need extra solution for face or anything along those lines. So that's basically what's in that one. This is really important. These are my important papers. Typically, I would have all of my information filled out. You want to have a notebook and a pen, which I have. And you would want to have these information pages filled out ahead of time. I didn't fill everything out for you to see because a lot of it's personal, but that's the first page you would want to have. And then the next page is about my dogs. And then I have their vaccination records, rabies records. These are all copies. And then there's one more. And then because my girls are chipped, that's their chip information if they were to get lost. And then a picture of my 2 adorable babies. In case we get separated, I can show people the pictures of my dogs. So that's in the really important packet that you need to carry with you in the case, in the event you have to evacuate. It's already in your evacuation packet. Just more toiletries and things like that I know I would need because I don't know how long I would have to be gone. So this is like toothpaste, my toothbrush, floss, Lysol, things like that I don't know where I would end up if I had to leave in a hurry. So I like to have those things on hand. A change of clothes. This is really important. This is an extra block, a charging cable, that type of thing. for my phone and my iPad, or I'm sorry, my laptop, so that they're already charged and ready to go. Those are masks, respirators, like we had to have for COVID. I have 2 of those. And there's my first aid kit, just in case, you never know. That is extra money. I just like to carry extra money in small bills. So I have like a 20, 10, 5, and some ones. And then on this up here, right here, right, yeah. Right here, I have a flashlight, which it's just a pin flashlight, but it's quite luminous. So that is a very important thing that we have flashlight. Lens wipes, I do wear glasses, so I wanted to have lens wipes. And then there should be chapstick in there as well. I believe that's it. That is my go bag that I can just grab and take with me if they say you have 10 minutes to leave. It's all packed, necessary papers, everything ready to go. I hope this information has helped. Now, for those of you that may already have a go bag, if you would please leave in the comment section, what do you have in your go bag? What kind of things do you carry? Maybe I have forgotten some things or I just don't have. So I would appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me. Thank you. Also here on Retired Now What? We go through being prepared. We go through things that will help retired folks such as myself save money. There's lots of money saving tips on my channel. Also, in the fall, winter time, it will be time for us to start looking for Medicare insurances. So we'll tackle that as well. All kinds of information I would like to have on this channel for all the retired folks. This is a community. It's not just for me, but it's for all of us, all of our like-minded retirees, to help navigate the new waters of retirement. And for some of you, maybe this isn't so new, but if you would please leave comments on what you would like to see in future videos. Being prepared isn't to scare anyone, but it's just to make sure that we're ready if things do take a turn and we need to be ready. If you found this information helpful, if you would please like and subscribe and leave comments, I would really appreciate it. Until the next video, please take good care of yourselves and stay well. Thanks for joining.